Hello and welcome to Handheld Gaming, your source of reviews, hints and tips for all things handheld gaming. Today's video we'll be visiting the game of Hades, and we are testing this game on the OneXPlayer 4800U. In this clip I'll show you the game playing at maximum settings and then why I don't play the game at these settings. So at native resolution of 2560 by 1600, no VSync enabled, full screen with borderless window and running in turbo mode with a maximum performance Windows power plan, you can expect to see over 110 FPS and the game looks lovely. The downside though is the 4800U APU will happily be pulling 30 watts from the battery, which will result in a sub 2 hours gameplay. I however prefer to play at 1280 by 720, which if left running without VSync and in turbo mode and max performance power plan will be almost 300 FPS, and graphically the quality of the display is barely changed. The finest details of the characters may be slightly reduced, but in such a fast-paced game you'd be hard pressed to notice it. The main colour areas are all but impossible to distinguish. The downside is the APU will still be pulling 30 watts. So the next step is to enable VSync and turn off turbo, which will cap the FPS at 60 and the power will drop to around 17 to 19 watts. However, personally I like to go one further and switch to a max battery power plan in Windows, which drops the power drawn by the APU to around 8 watts. And while occasionally at the end of each level you may see a sub 60 FPS dip, you won't see any such dips whilst playing in the level itself. Now the benefit with such a light load on the APU is you should easily see at least 6 hours of game time, even factor in other factors such as running the screen at higher brightness. Again, as always, if you find this content helpful, please like, share and subscribe. My aim is, as always, to work through my collection of games and share my findings with the community so that you too can extract the most FPS bang for your watt hours.